Hello, my name is Leah Brockman. I am a communications media major at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Today, I will be talking about what steps college students can take on how to eat less sugar. In this presentation, I will be talking about the kinds of sugar that students eat, including the good and the bad, the consequences of eating too much sugar, and then wrapping up with preventative measures on how to eat less sugar. But first, let me ask a question. Do college students actually eat more sugar than those who are not pursuing post-secondary education? I certainly think so. I know because I am a college student who, in the past and now, eats too much sugar daily. I can attest that many of the students eat copious amounts of sugary treats in the dining hall or order insomnia cookies at 2 a.m. on the weekend. Then let me ask another question. What is defined as too much sugar? The average daily amount of sugar intake given by the World Health Organization is 25 grams, or about 6 teaspoons, but varies according to gender. According to a study done by Euromonitor, a market research firm, the U.S. is number 1 in sugar consumption. With a total of more than 126 grams, tantamount to 3 Coca-Cola cans, it is pretty clear that U.S. citizens easily consume far more sugar than many people from other countries of the world. The kinds of sugar we eat are unprocessed and processed sugars. Unprocessed sugars are the natural sugars found in fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and starchy foods like pasta and corn. They provide energy to our bodies so they can function properly. Processed sugars are the cookies, candy, and soda and other snacks that just have empty calories. College campuses seem to have an abundance of those empty-calorie processed treats. I lived on campus my first 2 years of study and quickly realized that all the sugar I had consumed in a day had started to affect me in unhealthy ways. Students who live on campus have a plethora of sugary snacks readily available to them in the residence halls, POD or provision on demand markets, and dining halls. With easy access, no parental advisory, and a lack of self-control, those days of living without fear of the consequences of eating too much sugar were now gone. My father was diagnosed with diabetes around 2009, and it had changed everything he knew about eating sugar. My family used to call him the thief of the night because by morning after grocery shopping, all the snacks would be gone. I'm talking cookies, candy, ice cream, any of the snacks. He had to inject himself with insulin after eating to maintain his blood sugar levels. So why do we eat so much of the bad stuff? Even when it is known that too much sugar is never a good thing. Whether it is candy, or cookies, or junk food, people, especially college students away from home for the first time, have a hard time coming up with alternatives to eating junk. The consequences for eating excess amounts of sugar are many in number. For example, diabetes can end up being a lifelong disease that eventually leads to serious health problems. It is almost as if it were like a drug, and there are studies out there that have likened sugar to cocaine. It can give an intense rush, similar to a high. But at the end, when insulin from the pancreas has leveled out blood sugar levels, they are left feeling empty and unsatisfied. Sugar and alcohol are both processed by the liver. And just like overconsuming alcohol can lead to serious health problems, so can sugar. The effects of both sugar and alcohol can, with certainty, lead to problems with the functioning systems within the body, and ultimately death. High blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, excessive weight gain, cancer. These are all examples of how too much sugar can lead to an unhappy life. The more sugar people consume, the more terrible they feel. Now it is time to move on to how to manage daily consumption of sugar and a healthy diet on and off campus. Here are some simple ways to cut out excess sugar. Number 1. Research the kinds of sugar to watch out for. That includes food high in anything with the suffix OSE. Fructose and glucose are just 2 examples. High fructose corn syrup is known for its intense sweetness as well as there being high amounts in different candies. Number 2. After research, look up what foods at the dining hall are healthy. That includes fruits, vegetables, and dairy products which have natural, healthier sugar. Sometimes after studying, students just want to grab a slice of pizza late at night, and that's not all bad. When it becomes more than once or twice a week, then it should be obvious that it is starting to be too much. Number 3. If a student lives off campus, it may be better to buy a cookbook with lots of healthy meals at a price that won't hurt the budget. Organic foods are healthy, but they are definitely more expensive, which is why some people prefer to eat fast food because it's simple and not time-consuming like cooking. Number 4, don't work at a place where you are around temptation all the time. For myself, working at a candy store is like a dream, but surrounding myself with candy that I can eat will definitely come back to haunt me in the future. In spite of all that I have said, it is important to know that all sugar is not all bad. In fact, it is very good for the body, but in moderation. Eating sugary sweets from time to time like chocolate is good, but again, in moderation. Currently, I work at a small-town candy store, but let's not give in to the irony of that just yet. It is not easy to give up sweets cold turkey, but swapping soda for water, Skittles for yogurt, milk chocolate for dark chocolate, etc., people would start to see a difference in themselves, because their bodies would not have to process through all the snacks high in processed sugar they consume. Everyone knows the basic food groups on the food pyramid. The key to eating healthier is to follow the food pyramid's guidelines to serving sizes, healthy fats and sugars, foods with more protein, etc. In an article written by BuzzFeed, an American social news and entertainment company, it really gives more information on how to cut out excess sugar. By combining fruits, because again they have natural healthy sugar, with healthy fats like unsalted pecans and walnuts, peanut butter or almond butter, anyone can begin to eat healthier and realize that eating less sugar does not mean giving up all the things that you like. It means ridding themselves of what is unhealthy and having that self-control when surrounded by temptation. I hope this video either inspires or gives some insight to leading a healthier lifestyle. Once again, my name is Leah Brockman, a student at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. And if you have a question about the content of this video, you can post a question or a comment at iblog.iup.edu/chlt. Or you can contact me through my email on the contact link on my blog.